Hey, everybody. Well, here we are, online school. Everybody's online now. So I thought we would go back to the very beginning, not the very beginning, but right out of the gate, after we've learned our first five notes and learn a few or review a couple of things from your book. So we're going to start on page 6 in your book. For those of you that have been online, I had been doing like every instrument on every one. But I'm going to quit doing that because now everybody's pretty much like with the same thing. So you're going to have to remember a little bit like what notes are in on your own instrument. But if you're in your book, if you look at the very top of page 6, you have this thing that says notes in review, which is nice because that shows you all of the first 5 notes. So if you're not sure, look at that yellow, or if you have a scanned version, the gray block at the top, and it shows you each of the first 5 notes, what they look like on the staff, and then what fingering it is. Percussion, obviously, it doesn't show you the position on the bells, but it does give you the letter name for each one, so you can find that on your bell kit. So we're going to start with number 14 in our book, which is rolling along. So a couple things to remember. This one has 2 lines to it. So you start at the beginning, and I'll hold this up. But we start at the beginning and we go all the way over here. And then right here, instead of stopping there, we jump down to the second line and then we continue on. Our rhythm here is all made up of quarter notes. And remember, quarter notes get 1 beat each. So we have quarter notes, and then we have quarter rests. And there's a quarter rest right there. It's that little squiggly line, and that also gets 1 beat. So number 14, we have quarter, 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 rest. Quarter, 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 rest. Quarter, 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 rest. Quarter, 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 rest. Quarter, 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 rest, rest, rest. Let's play it. You can play along with me. This is my trumpet. It's silver. It's cool. Here we go. Here's number 14. All together. Play with me. 1 and 2 and number 14. Everybody go. Rest, rest, rest. Okay. So if you're having trouble doing all of it at once, you can break it down like 2 measures at a time, or even 1 measure at a time. So for the sake of learning and teaching and reviewing and all that, let's break it down 2 measures at a time. So we'll play the first 2 measures this time all together, and then we'll stop, and then we'll do the next 2, etc. So here we go. The first 2 measures of number 14, rolling along. Here we go. 1, 2, 14, first 2 measures, and rest. Okay, that's the first 2 measures only. Let's play the next 2 measures. And by the way, sometimes I forget to say things. So if I say measure, I really mean every set of 4 beats here, right? That's a measure. That's a measure, measure, measure. They're all separated by these bar lines here, these vertical lines that go right there, okay? So let's go to the second 2 measures. That's measure 3 and measure 4, those 2 right there. Here we go. 1 and 2, measure 3 and 4. Here we go. Okay. Let's go on to the next 2 measures. It's down on the next line, measure 5 and 6. By the way, 5 and 6 is identical to 1 and 2. So measure 5 and 6 are exactly the same as measures 1 and 2. So you may have noticed that. That means if you can play measure 1 and 2, You can play measure 5 and 6. So let's do them. Here we go. Here's 5 and 6. 1, 2, 5 and 6. Here we go. Rest. Okay. Now let's look at the last two measures. Here we go. 1, 2, last two. This is measure 7 and 8. 1 and 2, and here we go. Rest, rest, rest. And that's the end of the tune. Let's try it one more time, all the way together from the very beginning. We'll do the whole thing all together, no stops. Here we go. Don't forget to tap your foot, by the way. I don't have my metronome on right now, but I want you to tap your foot with a steady beat so that you can keep your tempo steady. Okay, here we go. Number 14, from the beginning, whole thing. Tap your foot and play along. 1, 2, 1 and 2, and here we go. Rest, rest, rest. And that's number 14, rolling along. So as always, don't be afraid to go back and, stop the video, pause the video, back it up, try it again. Keep practicing and see if you can do it all together with no stops at all, and see if you can go for 100% accuracy. I'll see you on the next one.